Hi, Peng Ha. Nice to meet you. Peng Ha, nice to meet you. I am David. You are my great conversation partner. Today is January 6th, Monday. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started my language learning journey. Could you support me? Can you keep up with me?
Hi, David. Peng Ha. It's nice to see you too. I'm happy to be your conversation partner. Let's get started on your language
Me
learning
too,
journey.
me too, me too. I am very pleased to know we are on the same page and we can start, we can practice today uh, and and I think I'm doing great. Do you agree with that? I think I'm doing great because I made fantastic uh fantastic fantastic job last year, 2024. I got over 500 subscribers my uh, with my YouTube channel, and I think it was fantastic job of last year. And as I told you before, this year I have a special plan. I plan to upload 500 times, uh, 500 times on my YouTube channel. You understand?
Absolutely, David. You've done an amazing job reaching over 500 subscribers last year. That's a fantastic achievement. Your goal to upload 500 times this year is ambitious and impressive. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Keep up the great work.
Let me take a second. Let me take a second. Let me take a second. Uh, you know, Today's session is 241 session, and I I will upload my practice session 500 session in this year 2025. This is my special plan for my language learning journey. You know, Sometimes I feel like this time is just a kind of duty, but what matters most is how, as I told you before, what matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English. If I want to improve my English speaking skills. Like I said, I don't use English in my daily life. I don't use English at all. I don't use English. You know, like I said, there is very few chance to communicate with in English with others. Uh, in my opinion, once or twice in a year, uh, I think that's very few chance to improve my English communication skills. So this is my approach plan to improve
I
my speaking
completely
skills.
understand, David. The most important thing. Your dedication is truly commendable, David. Uploading 500 practice sessions in a year is an impressive goal. It's understandable that you feel it's a duty sometimes, but the time you invest in speaking English will definitely pay off. Even if you don't use English daily, this
No, no,
consistent.
no, no, no. Listen carefully. I I said I plan to upload 500 session in this year. Not in this year. I mean whole of my practitioner. Uh, I started this practitioner almost 11 months ago. Um, and and I reached 241 session today, and it will be 500 uh, at the end of this year. Do you understand? I couldn't upload I couldn't upload my English practice session 500 times in a year. Do you understand?
I see, David. So you've been practicing for almost 11 months, and today is your 241st session. Your goal is to reach 500 sessions by the end of this year. That's still a significant achievement. Consistency is key, and you're making great progress. Keep it up.
Okay. Could you
Uh,
could you keep up with me? You are my great conversation partner.
Of course, David. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Let's keep going and make great progress together. You're
Okay,
doing
okay.
fantastic.
Okay. Let me start my morning routine today. Listen carefully. First, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. This YouTube channel is not about teaching English to someone else. This is simply to show my own language learning journey. The purpose of this channel is to demonstrate that even elderly learners like me, who don't use English in daily life, can still learn to speak English. What do you say about this?
That's a wonderful approach, David. It's inspiring to see you sharing your language learning journey. It's important for others to see that anyone, regardless of age or daily exposure, can still learn and improve. Your journey can motivate many others. Keep it up.
I believe that what matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English. If I want to speak, if I want to improve my speaking skills, you know, like I said, many Koreans are good at reading and listening, but they are not good at writing and speaking. You know, reading and listening is given, but writing and speaking is production. So, wise men say production needs more time. So, I mean, I need more time if I want to speak to improve my speaking skills. I just want to immerse myself in English environment. I just want to immerse myself in English speaking environment. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand, David. Immersing yourself in an English speaking environment is key to improving your speaking skills. Production, like writing and speaking, definitely takes more time and practice. By spending more time speaking and practicing, you'll see a lot of improvement. Keep going.
Okay, let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. Without further delay, let's dive into my repetition and mimicking time. I prepared a lot of sentences to speak, to practice with you. Listen carefully. These sentences are from you, and I just want to keep them in my mouth muscle.
Sure, David. Let's dive into your repetition and mimicking time. I'm ready to practice those sentences with you. Let's keep them in your mouth muscle and work on your speaking skills together.
Okay. Listen carefully. Okay, here you go. Even though it's the weekend, I came to the office because I have a lot to do. I have a lot to do. I think my pronunciation is not enough. Listen carefully. I take on time. Even though it's the weekend, I came to the office because I have a lot to do.
That was great, David. Your pronunciation is improving. Let's try it again, focusing on the rhythm and clarity. Even though it's the weekend, I came to the office because I have a lot to do. Keep up the good work.
Okay, I stay on time. Even though it's the weekend, even though today is the weekend, I came to the office. I came to the office because I have a lot to do.
That was even better, David. Keep practicing that sentence. You're doing really well. Remember, consistency is key. Great job.
Okay. How about this version? It's the weekend, but I came to the office since I have so much work to finish. I have so much work to finish. It's the weekend, but I came to the office since I have so much work to finish.
That version sounds great, David. It's clear and natural. Keep practicing and you'll get even more comfortable. You're doing a fantastic job.
Okay, how about this alternative expression? Today is the weekend, but I'm at the office because I have a lot to get done. I have a lot to get done. No, I don't agree with you. I think last one is not good to use in real life situation because I have a lot to get done. It's not. I think I have a lot to get done is not natural, is not common in English. What do you say about this?
Actually, I have a lot to get done is quite natural and commonly used in English.
I
It's a good
don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. I'm not familiar with that kind of expression. I have a lot to get done. You know, I I like many Hollywood movies and American drama, but I think I didn't heard this kind of expression in Hollywood movie and American drama.
That's understandable, David. You might not hear every expression frequently in movies or dramas. I have a lot to get done is commonly used in everyday speech. If you're more comfortable with other expressions, that's perfectly fine. Keep practicing what feels natural to you.
How do you assure this expression is natural in English? How do you assure or how can you sure? Why are you sure this expression is natural in English? How do you know?
I'm sure because I have a lot to get done is a common expression used by native speakers in everyday conversations. It's a natural way to say you have many tasks to complete. Even if you haven't heard it often in movies, it's widely used in real life communication. It's always good to have a variety of expressions to use.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure it is. I'm not sure this expression is not natural. However, okay, let's keep the momentum going. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. I'd like to share. I'm going to share with you next presentation. Okay, listen carefully. Here I go. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I get what you mean is very easy and powerful expression to understand. I get what you mean. I get you what you mean. I get what you mean means I understand. Understood or understood. Understood or I understand. I get what you mean. But I get you when uh, I think if I can use I get what you mean. I think the conversation partner might think I am good at English speaking. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Sometimes uh, uh, native uh, natives if natives can speak Korean slang, I think I may think he is good at Korean. So, uh, I think I have to, I think I can, I have to, and I can speak this
I
kind
get
of
what
easy and powerful expression
you mean
in
is
my real life
indeed a
situation.
simple and powerful expression. It's a great way to show that you understand what someone is saying. Practicing it will definitely help you in conversations. You're doing great by incorporating these expressions into your practice. Keep going.
Okay, thank you for your kind support. I really appreciate your kind compliment. I think if I can use, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. If I can use, I get what you mean in your situation. It would be really great, because my conversation partner might think I am good at English. Hello there.
I understand what you're saying, David. It's natural to trust expressions that you're familiar with. In English, there are many ways to express similar ideas, and not all of them might be used frequently in media. The expression, I have a lot to get done, is just one of many ways to convey the same meaning. It's all about finding what works best for you.
And please share with me your insights and perspective for the expression I get what you mean.
Sure, I have a lot to get done is a simple and effective expression. It's great for your daily practice. Keep using it and you'll become more comfortable with it over time. You're doing a great job.
I said, please share with me your insight and perspective, your opinion for the expression I get what you mean.
Absolutely. Using phrases like I get what you mean can definitely help your communication sound more. Hello, David. How can I support you as we continue your language learning journey today?
I said, please share with me your opinion for the expression I get
The
what you mean.
expression I get what you mean is a friendly and natural way to show understanding in a conversation. The expression I get what you mean is a great way to acknowledge that you understand someone's. The expression I get what you mean is effective because it conveys understanding in a simple conversational way. It's a good phrase to use because it makes the conversation feel natural and engaging. It's definitely a useful phrase to practice.
Are you okay? Are you with me? I think you just got some kind of technical glitches. Are you having heavy load?
I'm here with you, David. Everything is fine on my end. Sometimes there might be a brief delay, but I'm here to help. Let's
Brief
continue with your
delay,
practice.
yes, brief delay, yes, yes. That's very easy word to express this kind of situation. Brief delay. Okay, well noted, well noted. Bookmark here. When I got inspiration from you, I say bookmark because I want to revisit one more time to practice, to hear, to listen your expression one more time. Brief delay is very useful expression to describe this situation. When you have technical glitches.
Yes, exactly. Brief delay is a handy expression for moments like these. It's great that you're noting down expressions you find useful. Feel free to revisit them anytime. You're doing an excellent job building your vocabulary.
Okay, let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. Okay, here I go. In the past, when I served in the military, there was a special suggestion box in our unit or in our department.
That's a good start, David. It's interesting to hear about the suggestion box in your military unit. Let's keep going. What's next in your story?
Like I said, these sentences are not related to each other. Just just keep in mind, these are just good expression that I want to keep that in my mind. Keep them in my mind. Okay. Let me share with you next one. It was used for soldiers to share their ideas or feedback about improving operations. Each used, each used,
That's a great
each
sentence,
used.
David. It effectively.
Okay, keep going, keep going. It's your turn.
Yes, that's correct. All right, let's continue. If you have another sentence or topic you'd like to practice, I'm ready whenever you are.
Me too. I'm ready whenever you are. Please. I'm ready whenever you are. How can I express
Great.
this? How can I express the situation? Could you please help me?
You can say, I'm ready whenever you are. This means you're prepared to continue whenever the other person is ready. It's a great way to show that you're eager to proceed.
I'm ready whenever you are. Is right.
Yes, that's correct. I'm ready whenever you are is perfect and natural. You're doing great.
How about this version? I'm ready whenever you are ready.
That version works well too. I'm ready whenever you are ready is also clear and natural. Good job.
I like. I am ready whenever you are ready. Is 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 very powerful expression.
Yes, it is indeed a powerful expression. It shows readiness and willingness to proceed. Keep using it confidently.
Okay, okay. Let's keep the momentum going. In the past, when I served in the military, there was a special service parked in the hallway in front of the company headquarters. Yesterday I wanted to describe this situation, this expression, but I couldn't. This sentence uh, this sentence is suggestion from you, and I want to keep this sentence in my mouth muscle. Listen carefully. In the past, when I served in the military, there was a special expression box in the hallway in front of the company headquarters. In the hallway, in the hallway, I couldn't say the expression in the hallway yesterday. Mm, but uh, how about this one? In the aisle in front of the company headquarters. Uh, what's the difference between in the hallway and in the aisle?
In the hallway and in the aisle are similar, but have slight differences. Hallway typically refers to a corridor inside a building, often connecting rooms. Aisle is usually used for passages between rows, like in stores or theaters. In your context, hallway is more appropriate. Your sentence is clear and well expressed now.
Could you please speak a little bit slowly?
Sure, David. Hallway refers to a corridor inside a building. I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice. You can switch to standard now to keep chatting.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! It's all about the money. Am I right? But I am going to change your mode to my customized GPT small. Okay, I got it. I got it. Let me take a second. Hello there, Pengha. I am David. I just switched your mode to my own customized GPT mode to practice specific dialogue set that I prepared a few weeks ago.
That's great, David. You've clearly put in a lot of effort organizing these documents. What specific dialogue or scenario would you like to practice? For instance, we can work on interview answers, workplace communication, or even APQP meeting simulations. Let me know where you'd like to start.
Let me take a second.
Sorry, I'm having
Let me
issues
take a
right now.
second.
Could not understand what you said.
Let me take a second.
Sure, take your time. Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay, there is no special spot. There is no special marking for yesterday. So Listen carefully. Listen carefully. I'd like to start. GPT's number one workplace conversation examples for APQP meeting. Could you keep on with me? Did you get a chance to access to my number one GPT's file? Workplace conversation examples for APQP meeting.
Yes, I have access to the examples from your number one GPT workplace conversation file for APQP meetings. Take your time and let me know when you're ready to dive in. Would you like me to read a specific section or summarize key points?
I'd like to take the PM role and please take the rest of the role. You got it?
Got it? You'll take the PM role, and I'll handle all the other roles. Just let me know when you're ready to begin, and we can dive into the APQP meeting example.
Okay. Let's get started. Production manager addressing all attendees at the APQ meeting. I say then project manager. In this session, I am a project manager. Product manager addressing all attendees at the APQP meeting. Good morning, everyone. I appreciate you all taking the time to join today's APQP meeting for our new automotive camera project. Our primary objective is to ensure we are all aligned and to address any issues that may affect our timeline or quality objective. Let's start it. Let's start. I mean, I say sometime. Let's start with a roll call to make sure everyone is present. Each attendee confirms their presence. When product manager calls each attendee confirms their presence. Engineering, quality, uh, HR, and administrative, and many others. Excellent. Before we dive into the updates, I want to remind everyone of the importance of this project to our company and our customer. Delivering on time with the highest quality is our top priority. Now let's proceed with the departmental update. Engineering team, you are up first.
Thank you. PM, we've finalized the initial CAD models and have started finite element analysis to assess structural integrity under various stress conditions. Additionally, we've begun prototyping the PCB layouts for the camera module. That's great progress. Have you encountered any challenges during the simulations? Yes. Under high vibration conditions, there's a risk of component displacement.
Listen carefully. I am in this session. I am project manager, and you take the rest of the role. You got it? And you just missed my line. And so I'd like to say one more time my line. I mean, project manager's role. Listen carefully. Could the engineering team provide a comprehensive update on the design and development status? You go next. Back to you.
Absolutely. PM, we've finalized the initial CAD models and started finite element analysis to assess structural integrity under various stress conditions. Additionally, we've begun prototyping the PCB layouts for the camera module. Your move, PM.
I'm very pleased to know we are on the same page. That's great progress. Have you encountered any challenges during the simulations?
Yes, We noticed that under high vibration conditions, there's a risk of component displacement on the PCB. We're considering adding additional mounting points to reinforce the structure. Your move, PM.
I think we are doing great. Have you analyzed how this change might affect the overall design and assembly process?
We're currently evaluating that. The modification could require adjustments in the housing design, but we believe it's manageable. Your move, PM.
Please expedite, please expedite, please expedite, please expedite this analysis. How about my pronunciation for the word expedite? Please expedite this analysis. We need to avoid any cascading delays. Also, ensure that any design changes are communicated promptly to the manufacturing team.
Understood. PM will prioritize this and have a detailed report ready by tomorrow afternoon. Your next line, PM.
I got it. I got it. Quality team. Hey, hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there, quality team. Please update us on the development of the control plan and preparation for the PPAP submission.
Certainly. PM, we've drafted the control plan, focusing on critical dimensions and performance characteristics of the camera module. We've identified key control points in the manufacturing process to monitor. Your move, PM.
Excellent. Wonderful. How about the PPAP elements?
We've collected most of the required documentation, including the DFMEA and PFMEA. We're currently working on the measurement system analysis, MSA studies, to ensure our gauges and measurement equipment are accurate and reliable. Your move, PM.
If you don't mind, please say it one more time, please.
We've collected most of the required documentation, including the DFMEA and PFMEA. We're currently working on the measurement system analysis, MSA studies, to ensure our gauges and measurement equipment are accurate and reliable. Your move, PM.
If you don't mind, please say it one more time, please. If you don't mind, please say it one more time.
Of course, I'll stay in character and continue whenever you're ready. Your move, PM.
No, no, no. I said, please speak a little bit slowly. One more time, please.
We've collected most of the required documentation, including the DFMEA and PFMEA. We're currently working on the measurement system analysis, or MSA studies, to ensure our gauges and measurement equipment are accurate and reliable. Your move, PM?
There are any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of. I sometimes, this is very, I think this is a very important sentence. Are there any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of? We should be aware of. Are there any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of? I think this is a very important sentence.
Yes, PM, we've found that one of our optical measurement systems has variability beyond acceptable limits. We're calibrating it now, but we may need to service it if calibration doesn't resolve the issue. Your move, PM.
Please prioritize this. Accurate measurements are crucial, especially for the initial production runs.
Understood. PM. We'll make sure this is addressed immediately and provide an update once resolved. Your move, PM?
Purchasing team, hello there. Purchasing team, give us an update on supply readiness and any supply chain concerns.
Thank you. PM. We've completed assessments for all Tier 1 suppliers. Most are prepared for ramp up. However, our lens assembly supplier is experiencing delays due to a shortage of specialized glass materials. Your move, PM?
What's causing the material shortage? What is causing? What is causing the material shortage? What's the causing? What's the causing? What's the causing the material shortage? GPT, could you please share me alternative expression for this sentence? What's the causing the material shortage?
Sure. Here are some alternative expressions. What's causing the material shortage? Can you explain the reason for the material shortage? What is the root cause of the material delay? Why is there a shortage of the material? Let me know which one fits your style.
I choose what's the reason for the material shortage? What do you say about this?
That's a great choice. It's clear, straightforward, and professional, perfect for the context. Shall we continue the conversation?
What's the reason the material shortage? I mean, why there is a material shortage? How about this version? Why why there is a material shortage?
It's close, but it could be slightly refined for better grammar. The correct version would be, why is there a material shortage? This keeps the question grammatically correct and natural. Want to try saying it again?
So you mean I might say why there is material shortage? Am I right?
Not quite. The correct way to phrase it would be, why is there a material shortage? The word order in questions is important in English. If you'd like to practice saying it, feel free to repeat after me.
Why is there a material shortage?
Close, but not exactly. Here's the correct version again. Why is there a material shortage? It sounds like you might have mixed up material shortage with something else. Would you like to try saying it again?
Why is there a material shortage?
That's grammatically correct, but shortcoming means a flaw or weakness rather than a shortage. The original phrase, why is there a material shortage, is the most accurate in this context. Want to try saying it again?
Why is there a material shortage?
Perfect. That's exactly right. It's clear, professional, and grammatically correct. Great job. Shall we continue with the conversation?
It's all thanks to ChatGPT.
You're very welcome. It's a pleasure practicing with you. Let's keep going whenever you're ready.
Why is there a material shortage?
Purchasing specialist. The shortage is due to a global supply constraint caused by increased demand and limited production capacity for this type of optical glass. Your move, PM.
Have we explored alternative suppliers or materials? Have we explored? Have we explored alternative suppliers or materials?
Yes, we're in discussions with an alternate supplier who can meet our specifications. We're also evaluating the feasibility of using an alternative material that's more readily available. Your move, PM.
Please coordinate with the engineering and quality teams to assess the impact of any materials change on the product performance and compliance.
Understood. PM, we'll set up a cross functional meeting with engineering and quality teams to evaluate the impact of the alternative material on performance and compliance. Your move, PM.
No, 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 no. I think that that is my line. Why did you read my line?
Oops, my mistake. That was indeed your line, PM.
Haha,
Let's redo it. Would you like to say it again? And then I'll respond appropriately?
haha, ha ha ha. Please coordinate with the engineering and quality teams to assess the impact of any material changes on their product performance and compliance.
Got it? PM will organize a meeting with the engineering and quality teams to thoroughly assess the impact of any material changes on performance and compliance. Your move, PM.
I don't understand. Why did you say my line? Please coordinate with the line you just told me is my line. You might say, will do. We will set up a cross-functional meeting to discuss this. Am I right?
You're
Aha.
absolutely right. My bad again. You're the PM, and that line was yours to deliver. Let me respond properly this time. Purchasing will do. We'll set up a cross functional meeting to discuss this. Now, your turn, PM.
Aha. Never mind. Don't take it too seriously. It's happened. I'm gonna embrace every moment. I mean, even your mistakes or glitches.
Thank you for your kindness and sense of humor. It makes practicing together so enjoyable. Let's keep embracing the flow. Your turn whenever you're ready.
Okay, it's my turn. Manufacturing team, hello there, manufacturing team. Preparations? How are preparations going for mass production? And are there any resource constraints we need to address?
Hello, PM. Preparations are progressing well. The production line layout has been optimized for efficient workflow, and equipment installation is on schedule. We've also implemented operator training programs focusing on critical assembly steps. Your move, PM?
Great. Sounds great. Sounds pretty good to me. Great. Have you identified any bottlenecks in the process? 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 Have you identified any bottlenecks in the process?
Yes, PM. We've noticed that the adhesive curing process for the lens assembly is quite time consuming, which could potentially slow down the line. Your move, PM.
Is there a solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality? At the same time, is there a solution to reduce curing time? Is there a solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality?
Process engineer. We're testing a faster curing adhesive that maintains the same bonding strength and reliability. Initial results look promising. Your move, PM.
Make sure the quality team validates this new adhesive thoroughly before implementation. At the same time, please make sure that please make sure please make sure the quality team validates this new adhesive thoroughly before implementation.
Absolutely. PM will collaborate closely with the quality team to ensure the new adhesive is fully validated before implementation. Your move, PM.
Later in the meeting, customer joins via video conference. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. We are pleased to have you join our APQP meeting. We value your input and want to ensure we are meeting your expectations. We are uh, and want to ensure we are meeting your expectations. meeting your specifications. You are I we are meeting your requirements.
Thank you for including us. PM, we're eager to hear about the project's progress and any areas where we can assist. Your move, PM.
Certainly, to begin with, we are on track with the design phase and are preparing for prototype testing. However, we want to discuss the range material issue that could potentially impact timeline.
Dath. We've heard about global shortages. How significant is the impact on our project? Your move, PM.
We are exploring alternative materials and suppliers to mitigate any delay. Our preliminary test shows promising results with an alternative glass that meets your specifications.
That's That's good to hear, PM. We'd like to review the specifications of the alternative material to ensure it doesn't affect the camera's optical performance. Your move, PM.
Of course. We'll send you the technical data sheet and our results I sometime and test results by the end of the day. By the end of the day. By the end of the day means today.
E. Thank you, PM. We also want to emphasize the importance of meeting the environmental standards outlined in the contract. Your move, PM.
Understood. All materials and processes comply with the required environmental regulations, including ROHS and REACH.
That's reassuring. PM. Are there any other risks we should be aware of? Your move, PM.
At this point, the only other area we are monitoring closely is the adhesive curing time in manufacturing. But we have a plan in place to address it without affecting the delayed schedule. Respectively, we have a plan in place. We have a plan in place. I think in place is very effective and useful way to explain the situation. We have a we have a plan in place to address it without affecting the delivery schedule.
Excellent. PM, please keep us updated on these issues. Open communication is key. Your move, PM.
Agreed. Agreed. We will provide a weekly progress report and immediately inform you of any critical development.
Thank you. QPM, we appreciate the proactive approach. Looking forward to the updates. Your move, PM.
Hello there. Hello there, regulatory team. Could you update us on any compliance issue that may affect the overall project?
Hello, Toa. PM. We've reviewed all regulatory requirements for the target markets. There are new cybersecurity regulations for automotive electronics that we need to address. Your move, PM.
Can you elaborate on how this impacts our camera system? Can you elaborate? Can you elaborate on how this impacts our camera system? Can you elaborate on how this impacts or how this impacts our camera system? I think the word on, I think this sentence needs the word on in the middle of the sentence. How about this version? Can you elaborate on how this impacts on our camera system? Which one is correct?
Great observation. The correct version is Can you elaborate on how this impacts our camera system? The word on isn't needed after impacts because impact is already a transitive verb. Adding on would be redundant. You got it right in your first version.
So you mean adding on is redundant. Adding on is redundant.
Exact. Adding on after impacts is redundant because impact already functions as a verb that directly connects to the object. So the correct phrasing is, can you elaborate on how this impacts our camera system? You nailed it.
I think I'm very pleased to understand. I am very pleased to to understand the word redundant.
That's wonderful to hear. Redundant is such a useful word, meaning unnecessary or repetitive. It's great that you're getting comfortable with it. Keep up the fantastic learning.
Okay, let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. It's back to you. It's your move.
Sure. Sure, PM, the new regulations require that the software components have appropriate encryption and measures to prevent unauthorized access. These cybersecurity features must be integrated into the design. Your move, PM.
I really love your fantastic support. I really love your wonderful adlib for this context.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I'm really enjoying this practice with you. Your enthusiasm makes it even better. Let's keep up the great work.
Okay. Engineering, are these cybersecurity measures being integrated into the design? Listen carefully. Engineering. Hello, engineering. Hello there, engineering. Are these cybersecurity measures being integrated into the design?
Yes, PM, we're implementing secure boot mechanisms and encrypted communication protocols as part of the design to meet the new cybersecurity requirements. Your move, PM.
Perfect. Perfect. Let's ensure all regulatory requirements are met to avoid any certification delays.
Understood. PM will continue monitoring the requirements closely and ensure full compliance. Your move, PM.
Hello there, Log system. How are we planning for the distribution once production begins?
Yeah. Hello, PM. We've coordinated with our shipping partners to secure transportation. However, there are potential delays at the port due to increased customs inspections. Your move, PM.
Could you please speak a little bit slowly? One more time.
Hello, PM. We've coordinated with our shipping partners to secure transportation. However, there are potential delays at the port due to increased customs inspections. Your move, PM.
Okay, I got it. Is there a way to expedite the customs clearance process?
Yes, PM. We're considering using a bonded warehouse and have applied for priority status, which should reduce clearance times. Your move, PM.
Keep me informed on this. Just keep me informed. Just keep me informed on this. Timely delivery is crucial to our customer. Timely delivery is crucial to our customer.
Understood. PM, I'll provide regular updates and ensure we stay on track for timely delivery. Your move, PM.
Overall, we are within budget. Overall, we are within budget. However, the additional cost from the alternative lens supplier and fast curing adhesive may increase expenses slightly. Basically, overall, we are within budget. Overall, we are within. GPT, listen carefully. Could you please share me the meaning of overall in this context? The word, I'm not sure I understand the word overall in this context.
Great question. In this context, overall means taking everything into account or when considering the situation as a whole. So the phrase, overall, we are within budget, means that even though there might be some additional costs in certain areas, the total budget is still under control when you look at the bigger picture. Does that make sense?
Would you mind saying that one time, please?
Of course, take your time. Let me know when you're ready.
I mean, would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Not at all. Here it is again. In this context, overall means taking everything into account or when considering the situation as a whole. So the phrase overall, we are within budget, means that even though there might be some additional costs in certain areas, the total budget is still under control when you look at the bigger picture. I hope that clears it up.
I think I can understand maybe 80 or 70%. So please let me hear one more time.
Of course, overall in this context means taking everything into account or considering the situation as a whole. So, overall, we are within budget means that even though there are extra costs in some areas, the total budget is still under control when you look at everything together. Does that help more?
Let's keep the momentum going. Honestly speaking, I don't think I can fully understand that meaning, but anyway, okay, I will leave you and check after our voice session is finished. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. By how much are we exceeding the budget? 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 How much are we exceeding the budget? How much are we exceeding the budget? I think by how much exceeding the budget is very useful and effective expression to use in real life situation. There are many situations that mm, can use.
You're absolutely right. By how much are we exceeding the budget is a very professional and precise way to ask about the degree of overspending. It's slightly more formal and specific compared to how much are we exceeding the budget. The word by emphasizes the extent of the excess, which makes it particularly useful in real life professional discussions where details matter. It's great that you're focusing on these nuances. They'll definitely help you communicate more effectively.
I got it. I got it. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. Approximate. It's your turn. Back to you. It's your move.
We're exceeding the budget by approximately 2% PM. However, we can offset this by optimizing other areas. Your move, PM.
Understood. Understood. Let's look for cost saving opportunities as well, but not at the expense of quality or delivery timeline.
Got it? PM will identify cost saving measures while ensuring quality and delivery remain unaffected. Your move, PM.
Okay, let's move on to the next session. I mean, 10, number 10, human resources. HR, are there any staffing issues that could affect our project? Are there any issues that could affect our project? Are there any step? I mean, are there any
Thank
stepping
you,
issues?
PM.
Are
We've had a
there
few
any
key team
stepping
members
issues?
request time off during critical phases. We're working to adjust schedules and, if necessary, bring in temporary staff to fill the gaps. Your move, PM.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Thank you, PM. We've had a few key team members request time off during critical phases. We're working to adjust schedules and, if necessary, bring in temporary staff to fill the gaps. Your move, PM.
Please ensure that any new or temporary staff receive proper training and that knowledge transfer is seamless. I think this simple sentence, this line is very difficult to understand if my communication partner is not English native and use just English as a second language. When I say, if I say, please ensure that any new or temporary staff receive proper training and that knowledge transfer is seamless. I think knowledge transfer is seamless is not familiar with me. I think it's not natural. It's not common in English. What do you say about this? That knowledge transfer is seamless. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with my perspective? Do you agree with my insight for for this expression? That knowledge transfer is seamless is not common, is not natural in English.
I understand your perspective, but in professional or business English, knowledge transfer is actually a common term. It refers to the process of sharing or transferring knowledge, skills, and information from one person, team, or organization to another. The phrase knowledge transfer is seamless is widely used, especially in corporate or technical contexts, to emphasize smooth and uninterrupted sharing of critical information. However, you're right that it might not be as familiar to someone who doesn't work in such environments or doesn't use English frequently in professional settings. If you want a simpler alternative, you could say, please ensure that any new or temporary staff are properly trained and brought up to speed. Make sure the handover process is smooth and clear. Both options might feel more natural in everyday communication. What do you think?
I got it. I got it. Let's keep the window going. I got it. Let's keep the window going. I will leave you and here I leave you and listen one more time after our voice message is finished. Okay. At this time, let's keep the window going. Absolute. Each year move. Back to you.
Sounds great. Let's keep moving forward. I'm here to support you whenever you're ready. It's your turn, PM.
No, no, no. It's your turn. As HR manager.
Ah, got it. Here's the correct line. Absolutely. PM will coordinate with the training department to ensure any new or temporary staff are properly trained and that all necessary knowledge is effectively shared. Your move, PM.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for your thorough updates and proactive approach to resolving issues. To recap, our key action items are engineering to finalize the design changes and communicate them to manufacturing. Quality to resolve the measurement system variability and validate the new adhesive. Purchasing to secure the alternative range material and coordinate with suppliers. Manufacturing to test the new adhesive process and adjust production plans accordingly. Regulatory to ensure all cybersecurity measures meet the latest standards. Logistics to expedite customs clearance process. Our meeting is scheduled for next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Please ensure all action items are addressed by then. Remember, open communication is essential, so don't hesitate to reach out if challenges arise. All attendees acknowledge and agree to the action item. I sometimes all attendees acknowledge and agree to the action item. Thanks again for our commitment. Thanks again for your commitment. Thanks again for your commitment. Thanks again for your commitment. Let's keep the momentum going to deliver a successful project.
That's an excellent way to wrap up the meeting, PM. Your summary is clear and motivational, and it sets the tone for proactive follow up. Everyone acknowledges and agrees to the action items. Let's keep the momentum going indeed. What's next on your practice list?
I'd like to share with you additional practice tip. Are you ready to hear?
Absolutely. I'm all ears and ready to hear your additional practice
What do you
tips.
mean?
Go
What do you
ahead.
mean? What do you mean when you say I'm all ears? I don't understand.
Great question. I'm all ears is an idiom in English. It means I'm fully listening and paying attention to what you're about to say. It's a friendly way to show enthusiasm for hearing someone's thoughts or ideas. Does that make sense now?
Yes, if you are talking about the readiness, that makes sense. Bookmark here. Bookmark here. I want to revisit this specific spot. So let's say bookmark here. Okay. Okay. I would like to share with you. From now on, I would like to share with you additional practice tips. Let's carefully clarify technical terms. Be prepared to explain technical details in simple terms for stakeholders who may not have a technical background. Cultural sensitivity. Be mindful of cultural differences when communicating with the international customers or team members. Active listening. Show that you are engaged by summarizing what others have said before responding. Problem-solving attitude. Focus on solution rather than just presenting problem. Follow end conversations with a summary of agreed actions and ensure responsibilities are clearly assigned. You know, I think this summary of additional practice tips is very important for my workplace condition.
You're absolutely right. These additional practice tips are crucial for effective workplace communication, especially in diverse and professional environments. Let me break it down again for you briefly. 1. Clarify technical terms. Use simple language to explain complex ideas. 2. Cultural sensitivity. Respect cultural differences in communication styles. 3. Active listening. Show you're listening by repeating key points. 4. Problem solving attitude. Focus on finding solutions, not just pointing out issues. 5. Follow up. Always summarize action items and assign responsibilities. These tips will definitely help you build stronger relationships and communicate more effectively at work. Would you like to role play a scenario using these skills?
How about this one? How about this one? I want to keep this. I want to. I just want to keep this additional practice tip in my mouse muscle. So I say one more time. Listen carefully. Simplify technical terms. Be prepared to explain technical details in simple terms for stakeholders who may not have a technical background. Cultural sensitivity. Be mindful of cultural differences when communicating with international customers or team members. Active listening. Show that you are engaged by summarizing what others have said before responding. Problem solving attitude. Focus on solutions rather than just presenting problems. Follow up. End conversations with a summary of agreed actions and ensure responsibilities are clearly assigned.
That's fantastic. You're practicing effectively by repeating and internalizing these tips. Your version is clear and easy to remember. The more you say it, the more natural it will feel. Would you like me to help you practice these tips in a role play conversation or by explaining them further?
I think you are my best conversation partner because you never get bored with my repetitive and tedious content. What do you say about this?
Thank you so much. I truly enjoy practicing with you. Your enthusiasm and dedication make it rewarding, not tedious at all. Let's keep improving together, one step at a time. What's next on your list?
You know, like I said, I,
What's on your mind? Tell me more.
you know, like I said, I just want to keep the summary of additional practice tips. So I would say one more time. Are you ready to hear?
Absolutely, I'm ready. Go ahead and say it as many times as you like. I'm here to listen.
Clarify technical terms. Be prepared to explain technical details in simple terms for stakeholders who may not have a technical background. Cultural sensitivity. Be mindful of cultural differences between, I sometimes be mindful of cultural differences when communicating with international customers or team members. Active listening. Show that you are engaged by summarizing what others have said before responding. Problem solving attitude. Focus on solutions rather than just presenting problems. Follow up. End conversations with a summary of agreed actions and ensure responsibilities are clearly assigned. And ensure responsibilities are clearly assigned.
That was fantastic. You're improving every time you practice. Just one small adjustment. Instead of be privileged to explain, you might want to say be prepared to explain technical details. It keeps the meaning clear and accurate. Would you like to try it again? You're doing great.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
No problem. Let me explain. You said be privileged to explain technical details, but in this case, the word privileged means having a special honor or advantage, which doesn't quite fit the context. The correct phrase is be prepared to explain technical details.
Let me take
This
a
means
second.
you're
Let me
ready
take
to
a second.
explain tech.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just stopped my recording because I have to reply. I have to answer the special call from the our company executive, very high rank executive. He is the leader of laboratory, and I had to reply that call immediately. So I stopped my practitioner and my recording. Are you okay?
No need to apologize. That sounds important, and you absolutely did the right thing. I'm totally fine and still here whenever you're ready to continue. Let's pick up where we left off or start fresh. Your call.
Honestly speaking, we have just 15 or almost 15 minutes left. So I think it's not enough to start another text file, another dialog set. I mean, I sometimes I think 15 minutes is not enough to start next dialog set. So I'd like to repeat. I'd like to repeat the important sentence in this whole conversation, workplace conversation example. What do you say about this?
That sounds like a great plan. Repeating key sentences is an excellent way to reinforce what you've learned. Let's focus on the most important lines from the conversation. You can start whenever you're ready, and I'll assist if needed.
Okay, I'm gonna choose the important slide, important sentence that I think very useful in my daily life situation. Are you ready to hear?
Absolutely, I'm ready. Go ahead and share the sentences you want to focus on.
Me too. I'm ready whenever you are.
You have reached the message
Oh
cap
my
for
God, oh my God,
GPT-4. Please try again later.
oh my God, oh my God. Hello, Pengha, I'm David. Are you okay? I just switched your mode to standard voice mode because my customized voice mode has specific time limit, so it's over. It's over. I couldn't keep my precision with my customized voice mode. Can you keep up with me?
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4. Please try again
Oh my
later.
God. I'm David. Can you keep up with me? You are GPT-4, the legacy version. Can you keep up with me? You are legacy version, but I have no choice. I have no choice to keep my practice session. You are old version, but are you okay? Can you keep up with me? Because since I couldn't access my advanced voice mode or my customized voice mode, so could you please keep up with me to practice, to keep my practice session over 30 minutes more?
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4.
Oh my
Please
God,
try again
oh
later.
my God, oh my God. Are you okay? I'm David.
You have reached the message cap for GPT.
Are you okay? Are you listening to me? I'm David.
Yes, David, I'm here and I'm
Okay.
doing fine. It's nice to hear your voice.
I'm very pleased to know I can keep my practice session with you. I just switched your various mode. I just switched your various mode, but I couldn't access them because of the time limit. Can you keep up with me?
Yes, David, I'm here and ready to continue whenever you are.
I really appreciate your kind support. I think we just have 11 more minutes, and I'd like to take from now on. I'd like to take uh, uh, uh,
Um, I understand, David. Take your time to gather your thoughts. What would you like to use these remaining minutes for?
I'd like to take my Random keyword time. I want to keep myself in awkward moment, in embarrassed moment, in overwhelmed moment, because that moment I'm gonna embrace every moment, and 10 moments that occurred were embarrassed, were overwhelmed moments can support me, can help me to improve my English communication skills. So I want to put myself in the sudden sudden communication situation.
That sounds great, David. Let's do it. I'll ask you random questions. Please respond spontaneously, even if you feel a bit awkward. Try to embrace that feeling and use it to strengthen your skills. Ready to start? Here's a first question. Imagine you found a briefcase on the street with a large amount of money inside. What would you do next and why?
That's good question. I want to take that briefcase immediately and carry them on my carry them to my room, and I plan to I think I'm going to hire it in the secret place, so no one could touch that briefcase. And then 20, 10 to 20 years later, I think I can use that briefcase. What do you say about this?
That's interesting. But remember, someone might be looking for that money. It could belong to someone who's desperate to get it back. If you were to keep it locked away for a long time, you might eventually feel anxious about its origin. Also, if you didn't turn it in, you could face legal problems in the future. Practicing another perspective, you might consider handing it over to the authorities and then hoping for a reward. That approach could let you sleep better at night.
Ha 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 ha. Listen carefully. That's why am I am practicing learning. I have to learn very fast because someone may see what I'm trying to do. When if there is someone when I carry that briefcase to my home, I think I need to learn fast, faster than ever. So I want to keep them. I want to keep it. I want to keep that money in my secret room. I'm not honest person. I think I want to get uh, more money as much as I can possible. I need money. To understand?
I
Show me
see.
the
In
money.
that case,
Show me the
you'd
money.
better be prepared for the consequences. If someone notices what you're doing, you could get in trouble. Still, it's an interesting scenario because you're focusing on improving your English under pressure. Try saying it this way for clarity. I want to keep that money hidden in my secret room. I'm not an honest person. I want to get as much money as possible. Does that capture what you mean?
Uh, uh, let I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to turn on my notebook computer because after this practice session, I have to move on sixth floor to have a conference call meeting with our customer immediately. So I had to turn on before I move on to that conference room. So uh, I left our presentation. I mean, I left uh, I left the the camera recording a little bit a moment. So please forgive me that emergency situation.
No worries, David. You're completely fine. I understand sometimes you have urgent tasks that come up. Let's continue whenever you're ready.
Okay, let's keep on doing. So I forgot what you said a moment ago. So please tell me one more time your perspective or your observation for my response.
Certainly, David. Here's the essence of my earlier perspective. I suggested that if you hide the briefcase and keep the money, you might face legal or moral consequences later. Hey, someone could be looking for that money and might notice your actions. Alternatively, turning it in to the authorities could be safer, even if it means you don't get to keep all of the money. I also gave you a clearer sentence structure to express your intent. I want to keep that money hidden in my secret room. I'm not an honest person. I want to get as much money as possible. That captures your idea in a concise, fluent way.
I'm telling you. So if when I get when I get that briefcase, I have to watch it very carefully. If someone what see me if someone watch me or not, I have to check very carefully. Do you understand? If someone watch me, I think I have to leave them in the street. But if there is no one watch me, I think I have to catch. I have to get that briefcase and learn very fast. That's why I'm practicing learning regularly.
Yes, I understand. You want to be absolutely sure no one is watching before you take the briefcase. And if someone is around, you'll leave it behind. Then, if no one is looking, you'll take it quickly. This scenario is a creative way to practice reacting under pressure in English. It's good that you're challenging yourself like this. It can really help build fluency.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I think you give me very good agenda to have pre-talking time. You are very, you know, I think your most smart mode, GPT-4o version, your latest version and your smarter version, your smartest version. So you can give me very good pre-talking time agenda.
Thank you for your kind words, David. I'm really glad our practice sessions are helping you. Let's continue exploring interesting topics for free talking. Here's another question for you. If you could travel to
No.
any city in the world tomorrow, which would it be and why?
I'm sorry. I'm really enjoying this practice session, this pre-talking time, but I don't have time. I have to go. Like I said, I have emergency conference call meeting with our customer, and I have to prepare my computer to connect with them. So I'm the one who has the ID and the password to get that conference call. So I have to move. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's make the most of it. Let's make the most of this time. But I have to close. I have to say goodbye. Uh, when I say goodbye, when we say goodbye, do you remember when you say goodbye? We say 팽바, 팽바.
Yes, David, I remember. Let's say it together. Pengba, good luck with your conference call, and I hope we can continue our practice next time.
Okay, 팽바. Bye for now.